afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda here of Psych, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to 1 Mrs. 1 on armed checkpoint between the South. We got here Chun, fighting for America, freedom and democracy. Rolling out with the 3rd Armored Division versus in the north, we got Fireandterror, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Taking on the role here of the 2nd SS Panzerdivision das Reich with assault support, mechanized assault, and Jaeger infantry. There's assault there. With assault grenadiers, infantry, or machine gun bulletins versus Chun's rifle, heavy cavalry, and armored company with triple infantry. He's going by way of a double rifle start, going in very aggressively. In fact, looks like he might be sort of looking to pressure Fireandterror around his sort of initial hunting grounds, if you will. Very aggressive there, Fireandterror in the hand, going for the more conservative Grenadier MG42 start here with the Wehrmacht, the Pioneers, spearheading survey for Germany.
We have a fresh Grenadier squad.
Point there being secured, MG42 southwards, Grenadiers there following up as well, point here being secured. Pioneers advancing, Raisins moving ahead here. There you go, shots fired. And there again, we can see here Chun is aiming for a very aggressive, a disruptive start, if you will, here against Fireandterror. You generally don't see them very much, but generally when they do have them, they can be, again, a rather surprise. And if they pulled off correctly, they can do a lot of damage to your opponent, because, again, you're just disrupting the start. But if you do not pull it off, it will harm you quite a bit, as you then sort of basically committed everything to trying to push your opponent off the map and down sort of the initial resource voltages, mentally disrupting him, and then you didn't get it, and you then don't have map control on the other hand. So these things can be a bit dangerous here. At the same time, there's not fully committing to it. It's sort of a minor disruptive assault here, but still, it's having some light success here versus Fireandterror. It's sort of forcing him to track a bit more. It's cutting off, then slowing down Fireandterror. He can't quite capture as fast as possible. Meanwhile, Chun's rival here in the east are continuing their work there. MD42 team there continuing the pursuit of the riflemen. And there we go, more Grenadiers here for Fireandterror, Pioneers reinforcing. There were several types of Pioneers in a general throughout the war, but generally sort of, you know, the part of a division. There was sort of the breech-laying Pioneers and other sort of, you know, Pioneers like that. They were less combat-oriented, but generally the Pioneers part of a division were usually sort of combat assault troops. They were usually, in fact, what was considered the divisional elite alongside the reconnaissance troops. So generally the Pioneers were sort of the creme de la creme, bit opposite what they're sort of kind of like here, even when Companies 1, where usually they're kind of rubbish, but actual Pioneers were generally sort of some of the best men a division could muster. And of course there was another type of Pioneers that were generally only part of the infantry divisions, but there were also some of the Grenadiers. There were also technically Pioneers, I believe, can't remember if they're known as white or black Pioneers. There's something with the colours there, but basically those are some of the Grenadiers that are also trained in Pioneer tactics, sort of just to assist the rest of the infantry division. It's a little fun fact then, generally not talked about much there. Rather being pushed back by the Grenadiers, we can see Chun's going for heavy rifle, but again, his disruptive start has actually worked out quite well against a nice opponent for some time. He's getting it for himself, and he's all getting quite a bit of map control. He has suffered some losses, but overall, again, the economic damage could allow Chun to sort of get ahead here of Fireandterror. So again, very aggressive, disruptive start there for Chun, but at the same time not fully in. But overall, securing a lot of territory there. Fireandterror sort of trying to react to it. Going very here in the centre, but that is actually leaving him quite vulnerable again to further harassment on the left flank. So Fireandterror does, I think, need to be rather cautious about that. Just as a quick side note, they're grabbing the point here. Rifle moving up towards us again. A bit of that risk, you know, getting too focused on the centre move there, which again, I see some Wehrmacht players tend to do on an checkpoint. Overall, some players will do, but I find Wehrmacht players do it more than others, and it tends to backfire them the most because, again, they need the resources more than anyone else. So right now his field point is quite exposed. He's going to have to lay down at least some S-mines to cover it up. We got tech up there, though, for Fireandterror. He's getting at Chun's cuff point, which helps a bit. And we got rifle grenades off as well. That's a rifle. Decent hit. Did a bit of damage, but not enough. But there we go. Dust course. Chun nonetheless retreat his rifleman. MD42 sadly can't turn about fast enough to us. Might have a chance there of actually wiping the rifleman on retreat. But there he goes. Actually stalling here. Chun going for a straight head-on assault here without any mortar support is a bit senseless there by Chun, and that will certainly work out for Fireandterror. But again, Fireandterror's own call point here being harassed again by the rifleman operating on the left flank there, the left wing, causing Fireandterror there a bit of grief. Rifleman there versus Riesch, Grenadiers versus Riesch. And up here we got the M1 carbines there versus the Grenadiers. Up close and ugly. Like to make a nice company going up there for Fireandterror. We got the riflemen still blasting away there at the Grenadiers, hold up there, and we got the Russians actually pushing back the Grenadiers, partly due to having just more veterans in particular. Once they get veteran 2, they'll actually be half decent. Since the Grenadiers want to back into over there, going before 2 opening up, firing away their 1,200 rounds per minute, turning into the rear echelons with quite a bit of accuracy there. So got more opening up. They get the captain out, so probably a fast steward. Chun overall being, I think, always a fan of the fast steward. He seems to have dropped off a bit the mortar play though after it got nerfed, but he also very much favoured just getting as much out of the American mortar as he could. Some would call that abusing it, but you know, let us not use such words. MU42 then needs to fall back to save position. He does have some weak spots here, as you can note. For example, it's very much weak towards here. I was forced to fall back in this case. He's trying to bait them out, but right here, this is... I don't think this is a very good move there by Fireandterror, not with the amount of infantry that are acting nearby and other elements. He's moving down the Pioneers. He's trying to fight back for here, but he got Rifleman basically covering the fuel pond there. If you... Maybe he could have gone for maybe sort of a heavy sort of fighting position around it. That could have helped there just to further slow down Fireandterror, but he isn't. Going for a 2-2 there for Fireandterror. Not a bad idea. Half-track I think could also work out, but he's obviously I think seen the captain, so he's worried about the steward, and this steward's going to quickly, you know, put the half-track full of holes with. The 2-2 can somewhat keep it at bay here. Pioneers are dealing with the rifle up close again thanks to the buff. The Pioneers are notably more formidable than they were, so I mean, they're kind of all right close quarters troops now, and sort of reflect a bit better, you know, their actual pioneer nature of being against sort of close quarters troops, you know, meant for urban combat and the likes, and murdering the enemy up close. But a pack out there for Chun. He doesn't have the resources for the fast steward because Fireandterror has been able to keep Chun away from the field for a bit there, but again also finding ground his back. 2-2 rolling ahead here for Fireandterror and 2nd SS. Then it is finding here desperately from the centre of the map. Light machine on the way. Rather than going to get caught with the 2-2 autocannon light machine gun there, blasting away. Rather actually quite low on health. It's small chance of a whack that he pursues and he gets a bit lucky there. In fact, there's a high. I think he's going to get it. Yes, down to 1 man. Autocannon firing. There we go. Wiped. Joe there alongside Bob's squad. 2-2 needs to pull back the captain there. Could threaten with a bazooka soon enough. And that does mean he has to be a bit careful with that. Pack out moving up there for Chun and the 3rd Armoured. Grenadiers advancing in the west. And we got Pioneers here with Grenadier and MD42 support moving ahead as well. Pack 40 number 2 there arriving for... Well, Pack 4 number 1 arriving for Fireandterror. 2 moving up here, but exposing himself to the captain. There we go. Bazooka ready. And Johnny gets a hit off there on the 2-2. Ach, scheiße, Klaus! They got bazookas! Let's get out of here! They're not exactly in a Panzer, otherwise I wouldn't be so worried. And the Americans can penetrate this, scheiße. And he's got a big rifle push here, and easy to hold that up. We got the M4 sitting up here a bit more aggressively there by Fireandterror. Got the pack out to the firing away also. Getting a good hit on the MD42. Bazooka fire, rifle fire there. If Chun had gone for grenades here, could really threaten the MD42 there. 2 doing what it can. MD42 ready to fire, even popping incendiary armor piercing rounds just for the extra damage. But the problem is, the time it took for the MD42 to be out there has allowed it to take a lot of damage already. Captain rushing in a nice force to pull back the MD42 already, so bit of a risky move there by Fireandterror. Didn't quite pay off there. Grenadiers flanking in the rifle here. Cover shattering under the heavy fire of the 2-2. Pioneers rushing in as well there. Vet-2 already. It won't help their combat abilities. It's basically Vet-3 they sort of become a bit better at it actually. They gain, I think, a small increase to rate of fire up close specifically, which does make them nastier. Sadly, again, he went for mechanized assault bulletins like the assault units. Has gone for them though. Otherwise, you know, it's not guaranteed to go for it. Almost he paid off with the Pioneer bulletin to make them slightly harder to kill, which, you know, could have benefited his Pioneers quite nicely. But Grenadiers are reinforcing. Got the Stuart on the way there for Chun and America. But still, Chun very much in control versus Fireandterror, still holding most of the map. Fireandterror struggling to, you know, push him out, and while he's using machine gun actively again, I would say that was a bit too actively. Still MD42 going to bring ahead. Of course, Pat 40 in a very bad position there. Grenadiers hanging about here. And there go rushing at the captain. Pioneers repairing the 2-2 Grenadiers. They've got medic bunker as well there for Fireandterror. Captainson running, scurrying away. So a lot of pressure here on Fireandterror from Chun. Grenadiers advancing. Pioneers almost got that 2-2 fixed. And wrapping up in the open here. Pushing back the Grenadiers. MD42 moving up. Pack out just continues to blast away. 3 kills. And fuel pond again harassed. MD42 there. Yeah, that was rather close. But there we go. We got the 2-2 rolling out again there for Fireandterror. Got nothing further going on there in his base though. Panzer Grenadiers here would not be a half bad option. He needs some more infantry here to sort of help deal with Chun's riflemen, and certainly the Panzer Grenadiers would do quite well since the riflemen have not been upgraded. But there we go. We got the M51 Stuart moving out here for Chun. there to support the infantry against the Krauts. Grenadiers almost wiped to 2 there. Oh dear, it's going to get an anti-tank rifle grenade and then get knocked up. Let's do it. Pack 40 is reasonably theoretically within range. But there you go, gets the 2 Pack 40 moved right at the wrong time. But there you go, gets hit on it, gets a hit. Bit of harassment in the eastern side from the Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers on the way there for Fireandterror. Good. Send the armpits around TDD with the rifle to push forward against the fuel pump. But the flank here is dangerously exposed. Dangerously, and I think they can't quite see either. They're just beyond range here. I think we should try and pull him into light car, maybe try and bait the rifleman close. But there you go, flank going on. Going to do something to intercept here. Light machine guns need to get out of the Panzers there as fast. But there you go, he lost the fight by the fuel point again. Not good. There you go, and 10 up piece rounds opening up on the rifleman, doing some damage there. Tang through the Amerikaner. And there you go, Grenadiers successfully pushed back the rifleman. Eastern Grenadiers got a bit of the harassment. Pretends they're going to cover there, slightly betrays Fireandterror as Chun just keeps at it. Chun though has not gone for doctrine yet. In this situation here, heavy cavalry with rifle and field defense would be great. Allow them to set up aggressive mines, sandbags and like that. Allow them to set up fort positions that make it a lot harder for Fireandterror to gain any map in any ground back versus him. But in that regard, Chun here is making the slight mistake of not going for it, and that's giving Fireandterror more room, I would say, to bounce back against Chun with, though Chun still has a very much a dominant force here. But there you go, the Panzer Grenadiers should also, think, aid Fireandterror quite a bit here. Should also, I think, soon go for a doctrine. Again, mechanized assaults and assault units also sneaking a bit extra there would be good. Assault support for the upper blitz just to get more resources. Jaeger infantry, I guess, for tactical movement and some defense. But there you go, Captain versus Panzer Grenadiers. Do it push back here by the Pack 40, the Grenadiers, and the Captain being shredded. Remember, Archer, they're just Americans, so don't count. Going to for the cut-off point there. We got a big push now to this, dispatching the Pioneers to assist in the east as well. Going to do something with the campaigns because Pack 40 moving up here slowly against the armies, rather than they're fighting from well, not quite in a ditch, but close enough.
Krauts are taking one of our points.
Hitting the fuel pond there as well with the Pioneers. And then go around to push back. So Fireandterror is slowly but surely keeping his cool and pushing back here. Chun, the Panzers there certainly having an effect as well there again. Never underestimate the power of the Panzer gun, in particular again with the Veterans 1 bonus they now got. Again, their rule scale a bit better and have a better chance of actually hitting Veteran 2 and then Veteran 3. And it's when they hit that, they become really good. We continue moving here east again, taking advantage of Chun's overfocus in the west here again. He's doing some, it's a bit risky though. Again, he is sending quite a few forces there to the west, east. But the way he's handling here, the west is allowing him to pull it off. Is that some good tactical maneuvering, opening up for more strategic maneuvering here. So I mean, that's also what can pay off. Let's do it. Takes a nasty hit there from the Pack 40. Almost got the eastern fuel point. M43 there fighting desperately to keep his armies at base. There you go, retreating. Half-tech could be rushed forward to support his front line here. That would not be a bad timing now. Or taking up his Pioneers could consider maybe laying down some mines around here. I mean, he could try and, lay down a telemine, since a natural response, for example, to harassment far away from the rest of the fighting is to send in your light vehicle or light tank, in which case having an anti-tank mine ready there, for example, can be quite good. I mean, that's a bit of psychology there again. People trying to respond to harassment with its fastest, and what is fastest? Light vehicles. So if you prepare ahead there with, say, mines, in particular the Germans with telemines, you can usually that way, bait in a light vehicle into a zone of destruction. Or at least just a mine going kaboom. We got take up there for Fireandterror. Another player though is yet to go for doctrine. And I think here Chun is none the wiser. Yeah, stupid Krauts. It's not like they can plan ahead. Yeah.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Grenadiers here versus the Riflemen. BAR's up. That's certainly increasing the firepower of Chun's individual infantrymen quite notably, and that will certainly further make it necessary for Fireandterror to upgrade his own men, but certainly also relying on Panzer Grenadiers more. But take up down there, some armor fast would be good. Securing points into east. While making a bigger push towards the west. The Grenadiers, the main D42s, and the Pack 40 there watching over. Still, a lot of back and forth here. Chun overall again maintains strong control. And what is this? We got a Grenadier squad hiding all the way up here. Enjoying themselves a nice schnapps or something, maybe.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Oi, Otto, that's you're drinking. Tap water. Oh, that's sort of a schnapps. No, where do you think you'll get schnapps here? I can get tap water. Do you want some? At 9. Shut up.
The enemy is attempting to
Stood moving ahead there. Got some losses then the Panzer because of the pack cards. They're having a bit of an impact. Stuart sneaking about, might try and go for a harassment move there, flank there, in which case can actually catch the pack 40 in a very bad spot. But there you go, Gunnisming up these slowly, cautiously. And we can see though, Fireandterror I think makes a bit of a mistake here. You might note he wants to get as much back as quickly as possible. There are all the means he's actually left his force in such a way that he can't actually support each other. That's something you have to be careful with. I mean, to an extent it can work out, but at the same time they can't support each other. They're very weak, at which point the Americans suddenly become, you know, much stronger. There you go, flanking the pack 40 Pioneers to get out and help deal with them. They're out in the open. Need to get as much as you can up there, but that's a bit of a struggle here. He's pushing the Grenadiers ahead, trying to punish a bit further down there, but again he's leaving his anti-tank weapons quite vulnerable. The Pioneers doing nothing. More riflemen. We got a 50 caliber on there for Chun's actually gone for the Lieutenant, which could indicate he's either planning heavy cavalry or armor. Chun never was much of a tech in terms of going for medium armor, so not too surprised at that. Pioneers put back, M4 continues to fight. Then he's coming up with the Panzerfaust, and the riflemen just continue to be suppressed in the ditch. Using the pack 4 to grab the fuel point back, and he's continuing east again. Good work there by Fireandterror, maintaining some overall composure and control them and command of the field, I would say. Here, reinforcement healing going on, and he can soon go for some armor. Got machine gun though, bit of a loss there for Fireandterror in the second assess. Third armor though keeps up the pressure. But he did lose the captain. Of course, the lieutenant should be able to help with that. In particular, remember to upgrade the lieutenant with another BAR, which he is not. It's not actually something a lot of players remember to do, though it is a pretty good thing to do if you remember it. Since that only makes the lieutenant even better, that means he has 2 BARs and 1 Thompson. 50 caliber there supporting as well. M4 with the campaign. He's got to cover the flank. He gets to the echelons. Quick, Klaus, we need to stop him. He needs to keep their heads down. Yeah, keep your head down, American. We can hear you, you know. That's the point. You're a bit sick-headed, you know. Grenadiers are being pushed back with the riflemen. Here in the west, the 50 caliber continues to push ahead. Lieutenant there supporting. Pioneers suppressed. Continuing advance. Fun fact, I believe it was I think it's like every infantry platoon or was a company actually had 150 caliber attached to it. No, that was a company. And then so sort of being a company having, you know, heavy weapons platoon as well with a couple of 30 caliber machine guns, but 150 caliber I think would be attached per infantry company. Sort of a fun fact there. Just enforcing healing. Riflemen standing about here. Panzer going to be advancing here. Riflemen firing back with the BARs. Well, I think it's just one though, so not plural. Panzer are doing what they can. The half 8 of infantry 2 still. Fireandterror starting, but he's nonetheless doing some damage there to Chun. He's actually able to get out some armor. And because Chun again hasn't teched up himself, again he's sort of focusing on the lower tiers and again is planning out these two. It could allow Fireandterror to have a brief moment where sort of, you know, hits really hard with a tank and maybe catches Chun a bit unprepared, because Chun is actually woefully unequipped to deal with a Panzer IV. An Osman also right now would be good, but certainly would not help us with any call in there from Chun. So he rather has to go for a Panzer IV. He could then follow up the Stuhl if need be. And looks like something did hit a Tellermine there. Yes, indeed, the Stuhl did get knocked out there. That is a definite boon there for Fireandterror, and so, you know, proves a bit of help for there. But still, he's now going for the centre again. He's struggling with the fuel. He's gone for Jaeger infantry. He's gone for G43s. For some of his Grenadiers, just allowing for some cheaper upgrades there. And the G43, by the way, is not a bad upgrade for the Grenadiers, or it does help them quite a bit, particularly to gain efficiency. That can actually allow them to fight the riflemen a lot more efficiently. So, I mean, I do like the Jaeger infantry upgrade there myself. In particular, you also remember to use the interrogation ability. You can usually gain a bit of an intelligence advantage versus your opponent. The actor has one there, can interrogate, but like won't do it. Lost a unit. I think those are the Pioneers who bit the dust in service of the fatherland. Grenades on the way there for Chun. Really a lot of upgrades there for his troops. Almost got the lieutenant here. Back here with healing reinforcement, and there we go. We got a Panzer IV there done for Fireandterror. Pinned up machine on the way there for the Panzerkampfwagen 4. And then caught in a bad position. They got rifled off against the pack out, so almost wiping it, but not quite. Not quite. Chun though has yet to go for Doctrine, and he's soon to hit the point again where there's just not really much of any realistic benefit in waiting that long. Instead of going for heavy cavalry, getting a good benefit a ton from it, going for it soon again. Mines, a lot of them, fighting positions, ranges, so much that he's sort of, in that case, basically lost out. And we got the Supers and Reactions forming up some anti-tank teams there to deal with those crowd panzers. Panzer can lead advance. Oh, not fully reinforced here. This is where half-check could be helpful, allows you to quickly, be able to use to have quite got fully reinforced because they're not too fast. But I digress. Grenadiers have been dealt with the 5th cavalry there by not very deftly hitting in the ditch. Almost got the fuel point back here. Panzer being which Reactions being suppressed by them, unfortunately. The Pentagon is dealing with them and got mortar fire raining down. As we can see here, that Fireandterror has also brought up some mortar support now for his men. That is not a bad idea at all. Panther 4, they're roaming about, trying to deal with the Americans. Canadians being overwhelmed. Panther 4, though, is here to the rescue. Also, full retreat there. Riflemen taking heavy losses now from the Panther 4 and the Grenadiers. Firepower combined. Pack cards are close to victory 2. Grenadiers setting out there. Again, not quite fully reinforced. They really should consider half-track. And there you go, Lieutenant. No way of dealing with the Panther 4. The Lieutenant is quite exposed to the Panther 4 and its many machine guns. And of course its high explosive shells. Almost got an entire unit wiped there. Quite a loss there for Chun. He's clearly aiming here for, the Persian here. But again, he's doing it such an inefficient manner. Again, he's just losing so many opportunities to do a lot of damage to Fireandterror, and ensure Fireandterror will struggle more against him. So the Panther 4 here, I think, was an excellent choice, but Fireandterror will probably have to go for Stuke to support it. And even then, despite all this, Chun is doing quite well. I mean, Fireandterror is still rather on the defense on many levels against his opponent here. So, I mean, it's not like, Chun is suddenly, losing badly. We got a replacement machine gun on the way there for Fireandterror, though. For the 2nd SS, Panzer is there fully good to go. Veterancy 2. Panther 4 being fixed up here with us in victory point. We got tank hunting going in there. Bazookas flying through the air like they don't quite care. He's trying to keep hit the Pioneers. Spotted team allowing the Panther 4 to make better use of its range. Grenadiers flanking in here to deal with the Riflemen, perhaps get the reactions as well. Pioneers for the force to fall back. The Riflemen being too much of a threat there, ensuring they can't, keep the reactions at bay. Got more Riflemen pushing up the west flank here. Need to get the infantry from the centre towards the west there, and machine guns down there as well. You'll probably need to go for Stuke as soon as possible, because now Chun is moments away from the Pershing. Going up against the Grenadiers here. I don't think Fireandterror is expecting. There we go, artillery raining down. Grenadiers wiped, huge loss there. The Fireandterror and the 2nd SS Panzer Division does Reich. Pack out flanking raining down. Info 2 not nearby. We got Grenadiers flanking from the rear of the light machine gun team. And we could see the Lieutenant here being wiped out, and yes, annihilated. Small victory there for Fireandterror. Doesn't quite make up for the loss of the veteran Grenadiers, but should have a bit. And there we go. He does go for heavy carry. Bomb grenade on the retreat. Powerfully attempted. Almost got the rifle there. Nice attempt there. Could still try and interrogate. Do you want to interrogate him? Nah, I never really listened, Well, never mind then. Pershing flying away there. The Grenadiers coming up. The pack howitzer hitting the fuel again. Chun Bei sort of focus on that. We got double Pioneers, but there you go. Pershing deals itself. Wipes the Grenadiers squad. He's just down to the Panther Grenadiers, and a single Grenadier squad is going to need the Stuke first, and he's going to have to replenish some of his infantry losses, I think. So that he's going to have to get really lucky with the Panzer 4 getting into wipes fast. Victory points wise is also getting quite low there behind Chun. Fixing up the Panther 4 here, and he's going for the Stuke 3G, the Sturmgeschütz. Attached from a nearby Sturmgeschütz brigade, or possibly a Stuke battery. They're essentially cell formations where Stukes will sort of be sort of put together and then sort of attach wherever needed. But there you go. Target weak point on the Pershing, doing quite a bit of damage to the Panther 4 going in. Pack 40 there. Veteran 2 can't pick up. There you go. Panther 4 flanking the Pershing. Good work there by Fireandterror. Good work. Pack 40 almost got it. He's almost got the Pershing there. Almost. He doesn't have the munitions though for a HVAP round. And he can't get it quite. They need to pull back with the Panther 4. Still did a lot of damage to the Pershing, keeping the way there from the time to the fact he's only got one reaction squad, which is also heavily damaged. It's going to take Chun some time to get his Pershing back in order. He'll certainly draw away resources from fresh troops towards fresh echelons to help fix it. So that's kind of working out there for Fireandterror for the time being. Stuke there arriving to support him. MG42 going to be the rifle as much as they can. Panzer on this good to go, and they're quick being sent out alongside the mortar. Pioneers needs to work on that Panzer IV, and that Stug needs to get out of there as well. He's added by the way the Pinelbaum machine gun, that is good. Rifle does the Panzer IV. Pioneers pulling away there. Panzer's moving up. Rifle out in negative cover though. Panzer's up close to MG2. Should be able to do a lot of damage there quick, and there you go. Rifleman falling apart, and there you go. Almost got the M42 of the Rifleman. Nasty work there. Rifleman almost being up though, but the Panzer Grenadiers. BAR dropped. More moving up, mortar fire raining down. He Panzer forming into support there. Oh, he's stealing the MG42. Can he get it? And Rifleman moving up against the Panzer IV. He wipes the Rifleman at the very least. Still the loss for the MG42. But if you get the Rifleman, I'll certainly have out there because the MG42 won't have any veterans. He mortified. They almost gets the Rifleman. If he can get 2 rifle scores, that'll definitely make up for the loss of the MG42. And yes. Veteran 3 and 2 rifle squads wiped there. Chun suffering staggering losses. And the Panzer IV still operable, and he's got a Stug here. He's getting in replacement grenadiers. Chun and Barway again rushing out the Pershing because he can't afford to, just hanging about there. He needs to get it fixed up now. Or push it out to the front line to pressure Fireandterror. Stug is... I hate those Americans. How about we use the machine gun? No, we must use the armor-piercing arms. I lost my uncle in World War I to an American. I want to make him hurt a lot. And armor-piercing arms hurt a lot if you hit them correctly. But there you go, Grenadiers there with a BAR. Could then upgrade with a G43s on top of that to form a very, very nasty unit. Of course, you could also throw on the light machine gun if you wanted to. In both are valid options there. And the next Stug there. Again, he's taking no chances versus Chun's Pershing. Then there's the re-echelons there. And then going towards covering. We got more rifle advancing here. 112 points left. We got the Panzer IV Stug moving up here. Panzer IV there flanking the echelons. Smart to do with machine gun first though. Stug firing out the rifle, doing a bit of damage there. But no actual kills, no harm. The greater come, we got the person in there. Exposed his flank to the Stug. That's a definite tactical mistake there by Chun. Stug gets an easy hit there on the rear armor, penetrating it. Stug moving ahead. There, Bazooka firing the Panzer IV, but the machine gun has been wiped up. Panzer's going to move ahead again, though they are rather low on health. You might want to briefly pull them back to get the medic kit up on the Stug, taking hits there from the anti-tank rifle grenades. Panzer going to move up to clear out the reactions. Pershing misses the Stug. Panzer holding with the rifle, they're supporting. Stug turns about to deal with the Pershing. Gets another penetrating hit, almost 21 reactions, dropping a bazooka. Panzer going to try and grab it there. Got another penetrating hit on the Pershing by the Stug. Rifle out in the open. Here, Panzer moving back, trying to get a wipe down the rifleman. Stug firing with machine guns. There we go. Rifleman almost wiped. There you go. Chun's got no infantry left. And he gets the pack cards as well. He sits down to rear echelons. And a Pershing. Whereas his opponent's actually got several armoured pieces, infantry. But he's just down to 79 points. In theory, Chun could get back, but no. No, he drops. He surrenders. Chun's spirit is broken. As furiously as it sort of went out in the beginning, as it sort of went on, he just lost it, couldn't keep up the pressure, and ultimately gave up. His furious assault, defeated here by Fireandterror's rather stark defense, was, I think, close at times, but Fireandterror, I think, overall, tactically and strategically had a bit of a sort of better idea than Chun. Again, Chun's mistake was simply trying to play for the Pershing when he had, make really good use of the rest of the doctrine. Had he done that, he probably could have better gone for the Pershing, but instead, he honestly probably better off going, for rifle company and then getting up some EC8s faster. Instead, he rather muffled a bit there, plus Fireandterror was able to sort of punch him quite well done some infantry, getting a lot of wipes all of a sudden, which really, I think, also further hurt Chun there. So, some excellent play there by Fireandterror, plus, of course, that Telemann all the way, I think, also proved quite helpful as well. So, some lessons there for those amongst you. So, I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow for another shining episode. Bye.